Welcome, casuals, hardcores, and addicts, to another video. And as you can see, we are going to be talking about Arman Saryukian and the problem I have with him. This dude is calling for a title shot. People are saying that this guy, dude, Arman Saryukian deserves a title shot, man. Dude, he needs to fight Justin Gaethje, bro. And I'm here to tell you, absolutely not. Do not fall for the propaganda. Do not fall for any of this stuff that this guy is doing. And I just want to highlight a couple of points of why I think guys like Arman Saryukian just don't deserve title shots, bro. And I get it. Like, I'm not saying that Arman Saryukian is not good enough to get a title shot. I think, yes, Arman Saryukian is good enough to get a title shot, right? We'll talk about that later. But the points that I'm going to make today, I hope that you can see what I'm talking about and why he does not deserve a title shot. The first point is, right? This dude is a media personality at this point, bro. This guy's hanging with Nina Drama every other week, bro. And I think it's crazy because she has a husband, allegedly, I believe, and he has a wife. And they're hanging out like they're like best buds, bro. I just think that's weird, right? And also, this dude is eating every other week, bro. Eating Popeyes, McDonald's, Burger King, freaking In-N-Out, bro. Every single week. And he's doing it to gain views, and I get it, that's fine, to boost his name, right? But oh my gosh, bro, that's all this guy does. That's all this guy's been doing. When people think of, yeah, Arman Saryukian, they're not thinking of, oh yeah, he's the fighter, right, in the UFC. They're thinking this guy's a freaking influencer, bro. You need to fight, dude. This guy's going on stream with Aiden Ross and Neon, bro, every other week. And I get it, yes, it's all to boost publicity. I get that, that's fine. Dude, fight somebody, bro. Like, it just blows my mind. I don't get that with Arman Saryukian. I just don't understand. I don't get it, right? But the other point is, and again, looking at his record, right? Arman Saryukian is a top 5 lightweight. That's a fact. I'm not sitting here and I'm saying, oh, Arman Saryukian's not a top 5 lightweight, man. But the way he got there, a little bit sus, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. This guy lost to Mateus Gamrot, unanimous decision, 2022, right? Unanimous decision. Keep that in mind, right? He gets fed 2 jobbers. He gets fed Demir Ismagulov, who's not even in the UFC anymore. Beats him by unanimous decision. That was a free fight. Then he beats Joe Kwam Silva, who's just a fucking jobber, dude. Who wasn't even ranked at the time when he fought that fight, by the way. Then he gets Beneil Dariush, who was number 4 at the time, which at the time was a good win. That's a fact. At the time, it was a good win, right? But then he fights Charles Oliveira and he beats him by split decision. And he's calling for a title shot after that, bro. I don't think you can get a title shot after that. I just don't think that, bro. He didn't beat Charles Oliveira slick enough, in a decent enough way, in my opinion, to call for a title shot. Now, he did get the title shot with Islam Makhachev. Yes, that's a fact. I think at the time he deserved it, right? But then he pulled out, dude. He pulled out, and now he's asking for a title shot after beating Dan Hooker. Brother, you do not get a title shot after beating Dan Hooker. Brother, if you beat Michael Chandler, Dan Hooker, or Beneil Dariush in the Big 26, my brother, you're not getting a title shot, bro. And I'm just saying how it is, bro. I don't think that beating Dan Hooker, I don't think that gets you a title shot. He's number 6. Am I crazy to say that? I don't think so. I just think Arman needs another fight to get a title shot, bro. That's just me. And if you want to look at this guy's activity, bro. This guy, look, let's look at his activity, right? Loses to Mateus Gamrot in 2022, summer of 2022. Beats Demir in winter of 2022. Beats Silva in the summer of 23. He beats Dariush in winter of 23. He beats Charles in the spring of 2024. And he takes a year and 7 months off as the number 1 contender, bro. It doesn't make sense to me. And I get it. Dude, he was injured, bro. Dude, he was injured, bro. Dude, he was injured, bro. He was going to fight Islam, dude. You don't take that much time off, bro. He should at least be fighting twice a year as the number 1 contender, if not for the belt. And I get it. Yes, he was supposed to fight for the belt, bro. But this guy is inactive as all hell. Fight somebody, bro. And also, we need to talk about the rash stuff, dude. The fucking Raph stuff. This dude fights for Raph every other week. He fights 1 to 2 times a month against jobbers. and I get it. It's to stay warm, but you're the number one contender, bro. Fight, dude. Just fight somebody, bro. Like, oh my gosh. And I get it. With Raph, it's completely to build the promotion, which I don't think is a bad thing. But dude, come on, bro. You're fighting in Raph 2 times a month, dude. Come on, bro. Please, please fight someone in the UFC. And if you want to look, in the person I think, in the fight that I think that Arman should have next is Charles Oliveira. Look at my guy, bro. Look at this guy, bro. How can you hate this guy, man? But look at this, bro. Charles Oliveira loses to Arman Tsarukyan. Split decision. Comes back, 7 months later? Comes back 7 months later, beats Michael Chandler. Fights Ilia Topuria. Gets slimed out by Ilia Topuria in brutal fashion. We all knew that was going to happen, brother. I'm sorry. Oh, my gosh. Whew, I picked Ilia to win that fight, but geez, that was bad for Charles. I love Charles, dude, but sheesh, man. And then he comes back 4 months later after getting brutally knocked out and beats the number 8 Mateus Gamrot. Then he comes back 5 months later and beats the number 4 Max Holloway. If anything, if Justin Gaethje was going to fight at the end of this year, which he's not, he's more deserving of a title shot. Charles Oliveira is more deserving of a title shot. 100%. And if anything, the fight that I think should happen, you let them run it back. You need to let Charles Oliveira and Arman Tsarukyan run it back, bro. That's the only fight that makes sense lightweight right now. Because Arman is gonna sit on his ass and say, brother, I'm just gonna wait for Justin Gaethje, bro. Brother, hold on, brother. You're not fighting at the end of this year, bro. I hate to break it to you, dude. You're fighting Charles Oliveira next. If that fight doesn't happen, I lose all faith in the UFC, bro. That fight needs to happen next. You need to let Charles and Arman go at it for the number 1 contender spot. That's just a fight that makes sense. The Charles Oliveira title run starts now. We're going to beat Arman. We're going to beat Justin. We're going to get our belt back. And we're going to get slammed out by Ilia Topuria when he comes back. After he beats whoever wins Paddy Pimblett versus BSD. We are going on a title run. We are Charles Oliveira. Arman Tsarukyan, I can't stand you. You need to fight. Please, just fight somebody. But let me know what you guys think. This is a quick video I just wanted to make. I do not like Arman Tsarukyan as a fighter. As a person, he's probably super fucking chill. I'm not going to lie to you. But as a fighter, I can't stand him. And I think he should fight more. I think he should stop bitching and shit. And just fight, bro. In the UFC, not fucking Raph. You know what I mean? That's not even fighting. But you get what I'm trying to say. But let me know what you guys think in the comments about Arman Tsarukyan. Let me know what you guys think is going to happen next in the lightweight division as well. With Charles, with Arman, with Justin, with Ilia. Who do you guys have for BSD versus Paddy? I'll be making my UFC 329 video pretty soon, probably next week. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.